Hello and welcome to the broadcast for Ember the Werefox. My brother Art and I make up a small indie dev studio called Lionark, and we've been working on this game for quite a while. We actually did Steam's Next Fest back in February, and that was our chance to kind of like introduce our game. We had a demo then that's been on the store page. But since then, we've taken a lot of the feedback and continued our development, all the things we wanted to do with the game, and have really pushed it ahead. So now the game's almost done. Like, we'll have it finished and then in the next month or two. But for this fest, we really wanted to provide a polished demo that was closer to like the actual product. So we hope you will play that. It's probably got a solid, 2 or 3 hours of gameplay in there. So just dig in, enjoy. It's pretty generous. Hope it's not too much where you feel like you got the whole experience, which is part of why I wanted to make this video. My brother and I, we just really wanted to show kind of some of the mid-game content of Ember to show how much more there is, just give a sample of that. So this broadcast loop will be going through probably the first boss, maybe to the second boss, just again, kind of showing this core loop, because every time you go back into the Dream Forest, there's this roguelite element where the forest changes, everything in there changes, there's a lot of like luck involved and experimentation, but when you come back out of the dream into your bedroom, Ember takes this collected resource called Dreamite, converts it into courage, and then spends the courage on making herself stronger in all her future dreams. So you're slowly getting stronger, unlocking new skill trees, learning the game mechanics more and more, but then just jumping back in and then trying again with a stronger character. So hopefully this broadcast loop kind of gives a good idea of what that feels like, why it's fun, why we think it works in this kind of, cutesy, spooky kind of environment. I can't believe I just said cutesy on purpose. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to hide my face and we'll jump into the game. So enjoy Ember the Werefox. Alright, so we'll jump in here. This save file I started tonight, but I skipped a lot of stuff, and so this is probably closer to about 2 hours in instead of 1 hour in. My hope for this section of the broadcast is that I can get all the way through the first chapter, but we'll see. I'm not sure I'm quite powerful enough. This is your bedroom. This is like the real world, and so this is where Ember goes when she wakes up. She goes to bed at 8 p.m. like a good girl, but then it's now 9:08, and she can't exactly do anything else but sleep. So you wake up from bad dreams, and this is kind of like your little hub world to write in your journal, check your stats, change your outfit, and talk to your plush, who is your source of growing stronger between dreams. So basically, as you dream, you collect Dreamite. Dreamite is like this unsettling feeling that you gather from defeating enemies, but also just from all the weird stuff that happens in dreams. So yeah, the lore is you hug your stuffed animal, it converts Dreamite, which is purple, into this yellow stuff called courage. And courage is your currency that your plush can use. Here's your plush menu. Here's the plush. And the menu has like a skill tree where you can buy permanent upgrades that go with you into each dream. So you start out with just this one skill tree. You unlock others later as you progress through the chapters of the game. But yeah, this is your permanent sort of progression. In addition to like the journaling you can do, that kind of like takes note of everything you've learned to create. All the resources, enemies, bosses, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we'll jump right into the middle of chapter 1. Again, hopefully I can complete it. I'm gonna do my best, but I'm not sure I've collected enough Dreamite and have enough of my upgrades yet. So yeah, this is the procedural forest. Every time you dream, it creates a new forest. And you sort of get a chance to try new strategies and, utilize different possible abilities to have the most successful time you can. So crafting menu is pretty simple. We wanted something very simple like I don't know, like a Super Nintendo Harvest Moon or Mario 2, which is for the NES. Just kind of like a matter of picking stuff up and moving it around. There's no menus for crafting. As you can see, I'm just putting stuff together, and then you can use other stuff. Like I can use this as a hammer on these to crush one. Now I have a fiber that I can mix with one of these sticks. Now I have a torch. You can move your torches around. And there's also resources you can grab, such as this carrot, which gives me a vegetable unit. We'll keep building our fire here for a second. We want an actual bonfire, not just torches. So I have plenty of sticks, as you can see. We're gonna get more rocks here. Bug I might as well grab since it's close by. Ember doesn't like that purple stuff, so she walks slower on it. Grub under that rock. Crush some of these rocks so we get little stones. Then we can combine those to make our smallest size campfire with some wood. Should be good for the first night. I'm gonna go ahead and set myself up for success here by putting a torch down here by this other nest. That light down here will give me a chance to be able to fight this thing. The more of those you fight, the better off you'll be, pretty much. It's a whole risk-reward situation. As long as the risk is worth the reward. Well, the reward is worth the risk, if I'm gonna say that. Could set up a third one for that nest over there, but I'm not gonna have time to destroy it, I don't think. I'm sure it's really worth the time it takes to make another torch too. I need a lot of resources. I didn't get any mushrooms, which is gonna make my time a little bit harder to fight stuff. Let's see if I can find any real quick. I don't see any close by. So I'm losing willpower. This gets down. It's gonna start affecting my maximum health. Thankfully, I didn't get that far. Alright, so we'll eat a bug. This will give us our basic tail attack. And then I was trying to find a mushroom so I could get my melee tail slash. But since I didn't get it, we'll go ahead and go with the other skill tree. You know, when there's that padlock on the opposing icon, it means I'm locking out either the top one or the bottom one. So we're gonna choose the bottom one. That'll lock out all these options, but that's okay. These are more like missile attacks, and these are more like melee attacks. And then yeah, you scroll down. You can see there's several kind of little windows or tabs that have different skill trees. You unlock several more throughout the course of the game. We might get into one or two more as we play. This will give us an aura, which will light up the forest around us a little bit, help us survive in the darkness a little bit longer. And that can upgrade to a brighter one that burns enemies or stuns enemies, helps you see better in the dark. Yeah. So here's the night mode. We are, of course, a werefox now, able to fight all of the creepy crawlies that come out at night. Day and night both go pretty quick. Part of the tension that the game has that we think is pretty fun. Some of the feedback we got is that I think people wanted to just enjoy the game more and just enjoy the days, enjoy the night. That kind of makes it too easy to get too strong, prepare too well. We need this game to have tension and fun. It's not overly hard, it's just a matter of figuring out what to do, making the best use of your time. You know, it's a little bit of learning, a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck with procedural forests, and kind of what you find. Sometimes certain resources might be more plentiful or in better locations. I forgot to attack that other nest. We saw that vine made an enemy. We'll go ahead and move it so it removes that temptation this time. I think I want this a little bit closer. Alright, I took on a lot of damage. Which is fine. Here's a moon fruit that'll help us heal. Then we can take this hope seed. Hope key. Seed key. I forget right this second. I'm recording this broadcast late at night, so it can't be the most credible source of game lore at this minute. We might be able to find a place to plug that in though, and get some rewards. There's a mushroom we need. There's one. Okay, so this is hidden by a tree a little bit, but there's basically this wooden treasure cache. You can put that in, and it gives you a bunch of resources. Gives you a moon fruit. Very valuable for healing or for getting powers. Another bush. Grub. Okay. Let's get some more stones going. We can start building our fire a little bit bigger. Grub. Since there's several rocks here, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a few stones. Are stones bigger or rocks bigger? You could say we're using the stone to make rocks, I guess. These can be rocks for our purposes tonight. Today, whenever you're watching this. There's an onion. A wild onion. Alright, we have tons of rocks now. Making us the biggest campfire you can make, and then I have extra. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game so I can see what abilities I want to try to buy. Make sure I have enough resources, because I have, you know, like seconds left of the day. Okay, I didn't even buy my dash the first night because I couldn't afford it. I didn't pick up any vegetables, I guess. So this time we're going to get our dash ability for sure. We have 3 and a fish, so we could probably get that one. This is locked still. I have to unlock this in my skill tree in the plush menu in the bedroom. Yeah, we'll try this Radiant Aura. Slows down enemies. Oh, I don't have... Oh, it's not time to eat. I forgot. I'm just looking. I'm just getting ideas. Okay. So I think I'm pretty good. I can get a few things. So just whatever we find to grab before night's here, we'll just grab a few things here. I was looking for more bugs, even though I have probably too many. It's a habit. I have a habit of just catching bugs. Because I helped make this game doesn't mean I know the best way to play it. I hope you're not studying my methods, because there aren't any here. Just random. Alright. Go into our werefox mode. And get our dash, like I said. Agile movement, which will lead to bullet deflection and more dashes and more range and speed and all that stuff. And we'll get our Radiant Aura, which will slow down enemies, give us a little bit brighter light. And then we're now down to heal, which we definitely need. And I could heal again, or I could risk it. I think I'll risk it. I'll be a little bit safer this night. Because I'd rather get a moon power using my other moon fruit. You start out with 1 slot, and we're going to get it. This will give us 1 random superpower, kind of. So this rage, for every point of health missing damage, output is increased. Blaze of Glory, defeating small enemies with melee tail attacks, occasionally turns them into fireballs that explode on contact. That would be interesting if I had a melee attack. I mean, I still can use my tail for melee attack. or explosive victory. Defeating difficult enemies creates a powerful explosion that scales in size with enemy difficulty. The problem with that one is I'm not sure if any of the enemies in Chapter 1 classify as difficult. I guess we'll try it. We might be a little underwhelmed here when we see that we're not really getting any big explosions happening. Fight the dark for a second here because I still have some power. It's one way to just kind of conserve firewood. Light it till you need to. Since that was like a quarter of the night. Let's fight the darkness for a quarter of the night. Yeah, this big fire is lighting up a lot of battlefield. I wasn't really trying to build it that big. I just kind of got carried away getting rocks. There we go. Okay, so the gold enemies count as difficult. That's good to know. So at least we can use that moon power to our advantage a little bit. I'll take out the gold guys around non-gold guys. Get some collateral damage happening. Alright, buddy, next time you're gonna explode. Bring out a knife. Boom! Took all those mummies out. Let's see if we can get this nest. Yeah, let's work out here. Damage to take that thing out. Alright, here we go. Something's stirring in the water, which is our boss letting us know that it's on. We got one more day to prepare. Several fleeting hours. Dream World is just a couple minutes. With those, we can fill up our health. I need to use this rock to break down my campfire now so I can move it real quick. Get my piles of stones together. And then we'll move toward this. You know what? I was probably already close enough. Oh well, we'll just pretend like we wanted it to be over here instead. And then there's enough sticks over here maybe to not have to go back for my sticks. Not that it's that far away either. Alright, and then we can grab some of this fiber too. We have a chance to build some torches real quick. I'll make sure this fire is stoked. There we go. I think it's full now. Let's find some more sticks if we can. Some mushrooms. A couple morel mushrooms here. Button too long. Launch that thing up into the sky. Little inchworm. I have way too many bugs. I'll never need half of those bugs. Okay, yeah, indeed that's full. So we'll spread a couple torches. Put one here. Make another one we can carry somewhere else. Up here by this onion looks good. Grab another carrot here. Let's see, I could probably use more mushrooms, more veggies if I can find any. There's a berry bush up here, we'll grab some of those. Since berries grow over time and they just kind of stock up a little bit. This. I think we had a good day. We've moved our fire. We have enough moon fruits to heal fully and upgrade our power a little bit. I don't need that bug, do we? One thing I really wish I had is maybe one more torch. Because with how low of damage I do, early in the game I guess, might not be able to beat this boss quite yet. Only have one dream sprite following me. Those guys are also helpful for defeating the bosses. Alright, so we're going to increase our damage of our tail attack. And then we have one more. We can upgrade our power, or we can actually make it do even more damage, which might be helpful. Or we can create 2 smaller fireballs. That one's really tempting. We might do that. And then as far as my dash goes, I can reflect bullets. I can dash further. I can dash more frequently. That'll probably be our most useful, because there's lots to dodge with the boss. More chances to dodge would be welcome. I want to be able to see better and also stun enemies further, so we'll get that. And now I'm left with the option of increasing my explosive victory, increasing the damage and size of my fireball. If you right click, it scrolls through all your options unless you hold it. If you hold it, you spend it. So yeah, I think it's maybe more of the flashy option. I think I'm going to go for the fire spray spread 1 to give us some more firepower. Yeah, that's nice. I can also get this still. Okay, so I actually had the right amount of bugs. I only have 1 extra bug. Good on me on accident. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can defeat Tentacle Terror. A lot of Ember's fears. Bathrooms and holes. Tail attack's looking nice and beefy. Be alright if I can get a couple good hits. I get too greedy. Two more hits. Oh, I missed that completely. was so close. There's my red torch right there. Oh man, that was close. Yes, I'll say. All right, so yeah, this is the core game loop, though. You know, you play for 20 minutes, you get tons of Dreamite, turns into tons of courage, grow stronger. We will buy more health, do some more damage. I'll get this new ability, Moon Phased, and maybe I'll increase my speed a little bit as the Werefox. And I can go over my journal, see what else I've unlocked here. Just a few crafting things I hadn't done before that last run. I witnessed a log getting taken over by the vines. Saw a bigger nest. Saw a portal. Saw a nest level 3 size. Looks like I unlocked a new outfit because it's glowing. Several outfits. We have a resourceful outfit. When harvesting a vegetable, there's a chance a grub will be harvested as well. Fighting spirit outfit. Dreamite is worth more when collected by Ember in her girl form. Want to stockpile it and get it all in the morning. It's one way to get stronger quicker. And then Fruit Seeker from collecting 10 moon fruits. So yeah, there's a chance I'll get double moon fruits. Also Reckless. By playing 30 minigames or more, I can now choose to be reckless when gathering fox foods. There's a chance they will either yield 2 units or be destroyed. That one's pretty fun. It's risky. I think we might go for this one. And then I have more courage I got from filling out my journal. Looks like all I can really buy is a critical chance, which is a new ability. So I've got several new abilities I can mess with this run. Yeah, my Flame Dash, my Moon Phase, which I'll show you, and critical chance on top of a little bit more health and a little bit more speed. It should be good. I think I can probably defeat this guy now. I'm going to play this run. I might say a lot of the same stuff I said the first run. If you're watching this intently, I'm sorry if I'm redundant, but since this is a broadcast, I realize there might be people coming and going throughout this whole video. So yeah, there's no shame in repeating stuff that probably most people will not have heard once yet. So yeah, I'm getting started on this dream. Each dream is a new experience. It is a procedural, kind of roguelite styled game where every time you play a new run, the whole forest is different, laid out differently, and different resources in different spots. There'll be some things that are fixed, like obviously I need this boss to always be there so we can fight it. So this little boss biome will be here until I defeat the boss, and then the map will change a little bit. We'll get into a new biome with a new boss. From then forward, you know, I'll have unlocked the large pond, and so then all future chapters I'll have a landmark that's unlocked with new resources. So that's one of the cool things about the progression in the forest I haven't really said before. I kind of forget that was a big part of our design early on, is this idea of unlocking kind of like, I don't know, landmarks maybe is the right word. So yeah, as a girl during the day, you're running around, stacking items together, getting ready for night the best you can. Several collection mini games for getting resources that the Werefox can eat in order to get your powers, to unlock the powers that you've or rather to activate the powers you unlocked in your plush menu back in your bedroom. So the bedroom's kind of like your hub world in between. It's like the real world where you can make permanent progress and grow stronger, but then you come into your dreams and it's a little bit more fluid, a little bit more experimental, and I don't know, magical. Alright, I have way too many sticks. Who's in charge of me right now? I have no fire. I don't have enough sticks to make a proper fire. I might just have to go back with some fiber. That's what we're doing. We'll make it through the night with a couple torches. That one, and maybe one more. We're gonna move one torch real quick down here to this nest so we can destroy it. And that's it. Oh man, I was hoping I could do my fire slash. I mean, I have a flaming tail already, but the melee attack versus the missile. I'll save it and I'll get that next time. It'll be a rough night because I don't have a good fire. I don't have a good attack ability, but at least now I can dash and I can choose agile movement. I thought I just unlocked this branch. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Interesting. Maybe I didn't actually purchase it. Maybe I just got to it so that I can purchase it. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of upgrades yet. I guess we can get this one since the other one's locked. Yeah. Just do our best. With our tiny little tail attack. Like a silly little kid. Swinging at pencil monsters. Things that follow you that you click on today, those are called forest sprites. And initially all they do is sacrifice themselves if you're in darkness at night too long to keep your orange willpower meter from going down. Because once that goes down, you get dread damage, which is this purple stuff here. You see it's starting to take over my max health. So that's not good. We like health. We want to keep the health. But then maybe you just saw, as the sun came up, some of that dread damage was healed off of my health bar. So it's not permanent, but obviously it's not good. There's a grub in the rock I broke. I was trying to flee to safety. Alright, we'll make another torch. The way I like to play is I like to make torches and just put in my nests. That rock is being held by the vines, that's why I couldn't click on it. Hard to see behind that tree. I don't really need sticks, do I? Alright, there's some mushrooms. They usually grow in a ring. Never gets to a full ring though, because you need them too bad to let them keep growing. We try to have all the resources, spawn in interesting ways and have interesting mini games. Alright, my outfit gave me that free grub that was attached onto that carrot. That's kind of what that one does. With the dream sprites, we have a better chance of surviving. There's our blueberry mini game. There's several different berry bushes you can unlock. There's several different bugs you can unlock. Same goes with the other categories. Mushrooms, vegetables, fish. You start chapter 1 with at least one of each, and then you unlock one additional type of each resource in each chapter. If that makes sense. After you beat a boss, or like building up to each boss within their level. The dragonfly was unlocked in this chapter. So now the forest is more plentiful with more, types of food I can collect. Which, equates to having a more powerful werefox, because you eat that food and you gain powers. Alright, we need to make sure we get this campfire going this time. Let's see if we can get one more stone over here. Gonna be, of course, a little bit distracted by a vegetable and a mushroom. Since I didn't... I need to make sure I get that moon fruit too, so I'll need that to heal. Oh, and I did get a... Goodness gracious, I'm being so distracted this daytime. I did get one of those key things too. I don't need it right now. What I need is this moon fruit. Grab one of those probably. That was getting rough. I almost died actually. Alright, so we're gonna use our moon fruit. We could get a power, but we would probably die. So instead we're gonna heal. Fill up a good chunk of our missing health. Then we'll finally get our bigger fire tail slash. And look, we can get it again. Or we can do more damage. We can't quite do both, but we almost can do both. So yeah, tomorrow I'll get enough bugs and another mushroom to make it do more damage, and we'll keep getting it bigger and stronger. Hopefully we'll be ready for the boss. Go ahead and get more frequent dashes, because I know it's pretty useful. We'll eat a berry so that we can have an aura, although we can't afford either branch yet. So I'll continue tonight. Yeah, that tail's nice and blasty now. Knock this tree down. On a little pond. Must be alright, we'll hurt ourselves a little bit. Okay, that might not have been worth that other nest. I would love to get rid of that other yellow guy so we can get another moon fruit. Get over there without him. Probably close though. Final day, here we go. Happens quick. A new outfit from collecting enough of those things. Okay, so it's last night. We want to make sure we definitely break this down. We're probably going to run out of light sources, but we're going to do our best to not do that. So get all these little stones we can. Make the biggest fire we can. If I can put like 3 or 4 torches around the perimeter of this boss area, I'm pretty good about that. Maybe one here. Oops. Side somewhere. Oh, there's plenty of materials over here. I can just use these to make another one. I keep doubling up my fiber instead of making a torch. One down here would be nice. Okay, and I should probably see what I need. I need a couple mushrooms and a couple bugs, I think. I'm gonna go over here and get this hope seed and put it in this cache up here so we can get another moon fruit. That. And then there's another one. Very important. This will fill up my health. It's closer. That's this little icon here on the mini map. It's got like little root-looking leg things. All right, that's very good. We have lots of goodies. Oh, there's there for us. Don't know if we'll need that many. Yeah, now I'm just thinking whatever I can pick up might be helpful to upgrade, but you know, let's make sure our campfire is there's a free torch for me to enjoy. Let's make sure campfire's full, doesn't look like it. Okay, now it might be. Time. Alright, so we're going to heal. And we'll do more damage. That'll give us a better chance of fighting the boss. I would have liked to get that tail slash bigger, but I think we chose the better option. Reflecting bullets is kind of more fun at this point. I'm not sure you can actually hurt the boss much with that. This might help us slow down the enemies that are coming from all other directions. And then we might as well have a chance of stunning them, right? This just slows them down so we could stun them. And we can do both. We can also make it bigger, or we can stun them for longer. 3 seconds instead of 2 seconds and 60% slowness. We'll go for a bigger aura. It also helps us see better. Maybe we'll dodge a few more of the enemy attacks. Okay, so I want to get a moon power. Haven't done that yet this run. So this gives us just a one random power. Starfall is kind of fun. Clusters of falling stars occasionally strike the battlefield, damaging enemies. Forest Friendship, additional dream sprites will automatically appear and follow you each night. And defeating difficult enemies will create a powerful explosion. I probably won't use this one, because there's not many powerful enemies in Chapter 1 aside from the golden enemies, which may not spawn during bosses anyways. This might be helpful because it'll give me more of these guys orbiting me that will create more light when I run out, which may happen. So yeah, I'll go for this. This will give us the most likely chance to keep from getting hurt by all the other little enemies that are roaming around. And then I would be reckless to not fill up my health, because that's gonna be my most likely thing that's gonna mess me up is dying again. All right. I could have got one more thing, but that's okay. Just not do that. All right. I think I can do it this time. I feel pretty confident in taking care of the fact I have. Access to shield a little bit. It's so big. Knock stuff out of the way. Let's throw this thing. This thing can be kicking my butt. beat it. Wait, what is that thing? Let's go find out, Ember. Looks like it's summoning us forward. Unsocketing that. Oh, hi, little guy. Ember, I'm so happy to finally meet you. You know my name? Of course, we all do. All? Yes, you see, I am Squiddy, the Couragean of Understanding. I was one of the few Courageans trapped by fear in these woods. Courageans will help you face your fears in different ways. I have to admit, I let you down that one time at school. Speaking of which, it's time to head back to that one time. Close your eyes and relax. Alright, so this is the resolution of the scene that happens at the beginning of Chapter 1. If you play the demo, you'll see the quote-unquote failed version of this scene. And we'll see how Ember has grown since then. Alright, so this is the Couragean of Understanding. So I think the point of this is that we're understanding our fear. And so I'll just let it play out. How'd you come out of the handicap stall? I knew something was wrong with you. Two or both each in the other ones. Aha, you can't even talk right. What a loser. I'm not. Boom, bounces off. Usually kind of hurts her. Don't let them get to you, Ember. What else can I do? My teacher didn't even believe me after all this. So this is like a memory she's reliving. Sometimes how we handle what happens is more important than what actually happens. We can let it have the power to hurt even more, or we can rise above and take its power. Alright, some understanding for you. What's with your stupid hair anyway? Did your ponytail get caught in the toilet or something? Oh, maybe she's trying to wash that ugly color out of it. You don't like my hair? Oh well, I do. She has a more confident response this time. What's wrong? Not gonna wash your hands now? Yes, excuse me, please. Nope, we need to throw away our trash. It just so happens she matches her enemy because of the outfit I chose. That's okay though. If it really makes you feel better, okay, I'm ready. Yeah, that looks like a good home for you, trash girl. Have fun. So, thank you for not littering. She has a little bit of a humorous tone to her grief. But now she's not bawling her eyes out. How'd that make you feel? Still not great. So the outcome didn't really change. What happened didn't really change. But I guess they must have bigger problems to treat me like this. Ember's response does change. Probably so, unfortunately. It sounds like you understand. You know the thing about understanding fear, don't you? To understand fear is to shrink it, according to Grandpa. It's like one of the main lessons we're learning. Seems like he was right. I guess I'm not really afraid of bullies anymore, Squiddy. Being afraid only made it worse. I'm proud of your courage, Ember. I bet they'll back off in no time. You can even influence them somehow in time. Yeah, maybe you're right. I think I can even handle being nice to them for now. So glad we dealt with this. Also, now that I'm free, drumroll, I'll be there to help you with your battles in Dreamland. So we unlocked a ally in Werefox fight mode. See you there. Alright, so that pretty much concludes Chapter 1. We wake back up and get to spend our points. I beat the tentacled monster and didn't let those bullies get to me. I feel great. She looks like it, right? She had a smile, even though her face is filled with dread or dreamite. Ember, you did it! You dealt with your fear of bullies. I'm so proud of you. I get the sense that we're just getting started. I know there are other struggles inside, but don't worry. We'll get to them all. Now that Squiddy has been rescued, he will be able to help you in the forest. With his plush here, the two of you can get even stronger. Take a look. So now we have a new plush, which means a new upgrade tree, which is fun. We'll see how much of that we can dive into immediately. So, see, I have a swap tree button, so I can go over here to Squiddy now. I'll go ahead and hold Q, so you can see the addition. Oh, there's Squiddy, cute little guy. And you might notice there's probably room over here for something. I don't know what. But yeah, here's Squiddy's ability during the day is to gather food for you. And then we'll make Squiddy's night attack a little better. We'll give him a new ability to eat enemies. And then Squiddy can also do stuff for me. So Squiddy can give me, more damage, can make it so I can have an additional moon power. Useful stuff. And then I think while I'm at it, I'll give myself a howl ability. And all that dreamite courage, whatever, didn't go super far. But I did just buy a lot of stuff. We're gonna back out now and take a look at the journal. Oh, I guess I didn't get anything new in the journal. All I really did is defeat a boss. Okay. There's a new forest friendship outfit we'll go ahead and utilize. This will make it so those dream sprites heal me instead of giving me dreamite. Okay, so I guess we'll go for a faster fox. That's all we can really buy. Yeah, so I have a new outfit, tons of new abilities. We'll jump back into the forest, chapter 2, and check that out. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa's backyard. I think I remember this.
Your squanch.
Remember, sweetie? In about 30 minutes, let's come inside and wash up for dinner. Okay, Grandma. What am I going to do out here for 30 minutes? We could... we could pet our dog, Molly, or Grandma's dog, Molly. Good girl, Molly. My brother named him. I did the art, and then he's like, that looks like a Molly. There's Molly. Alright, this is just... Grandma's prized berry bush. She says I'm not to eat them without her permission. We have a bird bath. No birds in the bird bath. I wonder where they all are. We have this wind chime that makes noise when you get closer. Some toadstools. Grandma says these mushrooms could make me sick. We're kind of like teasing some new resources and stuff. Okay, but here's the daunting garden shed. Huh, maybe there's something in the shed I can play with. Alright, I'll go check it out. Uh-oh. I'm stuck! Grandma! Help! I hate it in here. It's so dark and scary. And Grandma won't find me. I'm gonna be stuck in here forever. What was I thinking? Someone help! completely overwhelmed with emotion. 30 minutes later, she's all dirty and sad. Ember. Ember, where are you? Grandma, I'm in here. What in tarnation?
Wow, to
Amber,
you
look at
okay?
you. You're filthy. Sorry, Grandma.
Later, okay. Get
Now it
to
looks
it
like I
to
have
be
to help you get cleaned up.
before you want.
Grandpa won't like a late
Ember,
supper.
wow,
I'm so disappointed in you.
he's to Earth once.
Come, let's get inside. Maybe you should have just left me in here. I'm worthless. Ember, it will be okay. Can you hear me? So we have a new Couragean. Your dread, it's hurting us. If you play the demo, you see this happen to Squiddy in the first chapter. Please, you have to try to calm down. And like Squiddy, poor Couragean number 2 gets trapped inside of a gem of fear. Chapter 2, where terror grows. So chapter 1 has a little bit of a water theme, you know, with the bathroom, and the Squiddy, and with the pond boss. This one goes a little bit more, you know, plant heavy. We get to talk to Foxy again. Trapped in a shed. Wow, that does sound scary. I'm sorry, Ember. This just gives us something to grow through together. Okay, I can't really buy anything. It's just I don't know, optional story beat. We'll go back to bed. Alright, so now we're in a new biome with a new boss area. I guess I don't really need to get as many of those as I can. I can only have 2 followers right now. And currently they heal me. Alright, so this is a fear fragment. If you haven't seen the demo, those are pieces of Ember's bad memories that, you know, have made it into her dream forest. And so here's like a bird bath. Gotta deal with these feelings. They're things that she can deal with by, you know, being her courageous werefox self at night. So we'll look at that in a minute. But I'm all excited to be in a new chapter, and so I want to just show all the different art off and stuff. But you can tell the trees are different, the ground's different. Yeah, since the trees are different, the sticks are white to go with the color of the trunks on the trees now. Instead of the fern bushes, you have like these flowery bushes. A lot of resources are the same, but there's also going to be new resources. We designed them all to work fine in any biome. Like there's also a new bird. Those nice little cardinals or red bird of kinds. Oh yeah, we'll get all these sticks because there's a lot of them. Yeah, we can at least make torches with them if we don't need more kindling. Wow, look at these mushrooms too, man. Several good spots here. So, probably didn't catch it, but chapter 1, you have 2 nights and then a boss. Chapter 2, we now have 3 nights and then a boss. So that's one little thing that trends upwards. More nights means more enemy types, because each night a new enemy is introduced. So since we now have 3 nights before the boss, that means a third enemy will be added to the lineup the night before we get to the boss. So, kind of a fun little way we decided to progress the game. The further you get, the longer nights can be, the harder they are as a result. But it also gives you more time to prepare, so it's kind of a trade-off there. I'd love to break a torch, but it's a bad idea. Too many of them creepy crawlies. Alright, so yeah, my new empowered ability from the plush menu, skill tree, whatever, gives me this empowered skill tree in my feast menu. So now if I choose to go this way instead of this way, which I can't anyways because these aren't unlocked yet, every ability that's flashing blue will be empowered, which means it's more effective. And yeah, that can affect any random, skill tree that's on here. So just gives you a chance to focus on maybe a route you wouldn't normally use, just depending on luck. Alright, so I beat the first boss using this ability. I'll mix it up and go with the missile attack this time. We'll go ahead and get all the basic stuff we can. We'd definitely love to have our will so that we have a little bit of a light radius around our character, our werefox. We'll eat a vegetable to get our dash ability. And then we'll unlock our new howl ability to kind of show what that does. And that's all I can afford. Alright, so now we have our new Courageous Squiddy. He's blasting things with his beam. It's a good little helper. Make our way over to this nest and see if we can destroy it. So that we can use the item it drops to make some progression while we're playing it. One of our Dream Sprite followers sacrificed itself to give me extra light. Already heading back to my fire. Sorry, little guy. Take out that little enemy. See if there's one nest nearby we can. Not very close to that one, anyways. Let's try to get this one. Probably not. Night's already wrapping up. I don't know if you noticed, but day and night are very short. Oh, almost got it. That's too bad. Okay, well, we can fill that a little bit. That'll give us some healing too. We'll grab this hope seed. And we're looking for these purple things, okay? So now we can socket this in this little hole right there. And Ember will deal with this particular fear fragment. I used to dig in these planters, but last time I saw a huge spider in the cracks. I'll leave the spider to his new home for now. Maybe he'll leave soon. So she kind of deals with the fear, removes it from her dream, and then also unlocks a new resource. So now she has these new berries that will grow that are identical to the one that was in Grandma's yard. I'll pick up that moon fruit, very useful resource that we'll look at here in a minute. You can also look at what this gem does. We can carry it around and set it. Here's the new berry. You can set it on the ground near some resources and it'll start pulling them in. And so this is something that can be done while you're off doing something different. And it's just going to keep, this is a very good place for it to be apparently. Yeah, it'll just keep harvesting anything that's nearby that it can pick up. Any food. Just auto grabbing them things up. Like, I'm not sure if it does these reads. Let's leave it there for a minute. We'll see. I don't think it does because those are more like random, not necessarily a resource. Sometimes they give you a bug like that. Sometimes they give you a vegetable. Sometimes they just give you fiber. I'd say most of the time. So yeah, our gem's not gonna help there, but I didn't expect it to. Only thing is with the gems, which there are several different ones, eventually. The only thing with them is if you don't bring them back, they don't magically transform at night when the moon plates are hit with the greatest lightning blast that gives Ember her powers. Okay. Hopefully I have enough resources for some stuff. Probably wouldn't hurt to start thinking about building by the boss, so we're gonna put a stone over there. Just, that's what I had in my hands at the time. I probably could have survived a few more seconds and grabbed a few more of those dream sprites to fill my health a little bit more, but not a whole lot more. Okay, so I think we're gonna do the fire spray spread first. That'll give us more projectiles to come off of our main one. And then we'll go ahead and take advantage of this agile movement to make it so I run around in difficult terrain more quickly. I can soon get the dash reflect, which might be fun. Since I have a little bit more of a missile build with this ability, I'm going to go, instead of burning things that are close, I'm going to try to stay away from stuff, and this will help. This will make them slow down as they get closer to me. And then, since I have this new Howl ability, I can also start unlocking the branched abilities from that. So, I'll choose this one, since I can purchase it. That will, damage. But I should think about it first, because this costs a moon fruit. I only have 2. Let me go back up to the top first. I mean, I think I should get a moon power, but then I think I should also get this Howl that injures. So, we'll go ahead and get that. And then we'll get a random moon power. Just 3 choices that are randomized. For every point of health missing, damage output is increased. Additional dream sprites will automatically appear and follow you each night, or defeating small enemies with melee attacks will occasionally turn them into fireballs that explode on contact. What's funny is I think I had the same 3. They were in a different order here. I think I had the same 3 on the different, the last run I did. It's just funny. Because there's more than 3, I promise. Alright. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of the 2 runs ago. Because remember, I didn't want this because I was using a missile attack then. So, maybe never mind. But, oh well. Anyways, yeah, let's go for more of these little friends to follow us. Alright, that's all I can afford. Yeah, I like the fire spray. It gives me a little bit of nostalgia for like those old school spaceship games where you get more powerful shooting abilities. Squeeze ate one of those guys. Good job. Alright, let's see if we can destroy that other nest. At least the close one. Our Howl ability is very effective. Back here before Courageous sacrifices himself, or my forest sprites sacrifice themselves. One more Howl I can use. Surrounded over here. Alright, that one's dead because I almost got the first night. That's good. Go ahead and helm all those things. Alright, so there's a yellow half. So there. On my 4 sprites. Utilize this light to help. Alright, I got a new outfit for whatever I did. Those guys, make you some outfit. Oops, took the firewood off of the campfire accident. Alright, feeling pretty good about that last run. Let me go get all my goodies from the battlefield areas. Oops, I was carrying wood, didn't even know. Alright, I do see see a fear fragment down here. We'll go ahead and unlock another ingredient that can make our forest more plentiful. It's the bird bath. Birds used to come splash around, but lately it's just been collecting moss and dead bugs. Maybe it's time to clean the bird bath. Putting it on my mind for now. Yeah, don't trouble yourself with that bird bath. Now I have a bigger fish I can catch. This is the berry type we got earlier. So there's several of them. So yeah, it's good to unlock those fear fragments because it does really make the whole forest more lush. I remember playtesting before. There's 2 more fear fragments, by the way. Getting to a certain point where it's like there's too much to pick up. I really have to think about what I'm picking up. I could just like spend all day just picking up stuff I don't need. So at first, when you first start the game, it feels a little bit like you're scrambling to find stuff. Which is okay because it's not. It's obviously going to scale in difficulty earlier on, but later on it becomes a little bit more of like a strategy. But at first you're just like desperate for anything. It's too much like life. No, it's not. It's not too much like life, but it does remind me of certain parts of life. I don't remember which parts. It just sounds familiar, right? It's like when you get your first job, you'll take anything you can get. I just need $8, please. And then you're like, nah. Later on, you're like, nah, I'm not that desperate. I care about my time more. Alright, we're gonna use this if we can. I got a long ways to travel and it's dark. It's getting dark quickly. You can see the sun is setting over here on this meter. Ooh, and there's lots of mushrooms we're passing up. I actually don't know how this is gonna work out putting this in here at night. Let's see, this might break my game. I remember, Grandpa forgave me for making much of dirt and apologized for getting mad. He called himself my silly old grandpa. Okay, so we dealt with another thing, got another moon fruit, unlocked some toadstools, and we're being attacked by terrible monsters. Oh my goodness. I'm out of willpower, I'm getting stuck like in a bush. Alright, we have 4 moon fruits. That is nice. Alright, I want to get this dash reflect, because I haven't unlocked it yet. For a while, at least, with my playtesting. Alright, so damaging howl, strength, I can do more damage with my howl. I could refill my willpower. Ooh, man, that's nice. And I have exactly 6 mushrooms. I might use that one, because I don't have the best light sources right now. And also, I haven't been playing long enough to where I really put a lot of, my upgrade points into my willpower meter. But we got plenty to think about here. Okay. I think since we can do 2 moon powers now, we're gonna get something more interesting. Yeah. Like this would be interesting because stuff will start exploding. Those bigger new enemies that just showed up. Moonbeam will be interesting because it'll start striking the battlefield, stunning enemies. Valor would be interesting because I can basically survive longer. I'm gonna go for this one. We'll go for one a little bit more flashy. Since I have 4, I'll use 1 moon fruit to fill up my health. And then we'll see what we can do with the rest. I think we will refill our willpower meter when we howl. We have 2 howls every night. They refill in the morning. Later on, if I get 6 more mushrooms, I can get max 3. And then all of these last icons at the end of each skill tree, at least most of them, are ones that keep stacking. So you can keep adding more and more and more howls, for example. Okay. I have 2 more. I might go for a bigger explosion. And then I might save my other one in case I need healing and I don't manage to defeat yellow enemies this night. I got this night, and then one more day. yeah, these are the bombers. Give them all weird names. I'm not sure if this one's gonna stick, but it's bravery. Bombing night bravery. Yeah, they throw these pools of dread. If I step on it, it's start to turn damage really quick. So not good to walk on that stuff. It's illustrated. There we go. That guy up. Oh, it's beautiful. That was great. Let's see if I can destroy them. 3. That was close. Alright, here we go. Boss number 2 is showing up. I'm not sure if that worked out right. That thing is gone, but I didn't get my moonfruit from it. Maybe you can only get one per location, or maybe that was a bug. Because I think I already destroyed one there earlier. I destroyed a second one in the same spot. Might have been a bug. We'll ignore it. I shouldn't have mentioned it. So yeah, my hope for this boss is that I get to show you a little bit of it. I'm not supposed to be able to beat it this early on. I mostly wanted to show off the new biome, or the second chapter biome, I mean. It's not new to us, but it is newly revealed, because our old screenshots don't really show it. Old footage doesn't really show it. We were just showing off the first chapter before. You know, the prologue and first chapter, and so yeah, I wanted to show some of the new resources. I didn't get to all of them because I didn't destroy enough nests to get them all in one run. That's fine. I didn't need to show all of them. But yeah, my hope with the boss, and in fact, I can probably tell you it's most likely going to be broken. This will serve me instead of disappoint me. Because the way that it's broken will keep the boss from going into its, what I'd consider its actual first phase. Okay, you can have it. You're doing such a good job. So we get to take a look at the boss. We get to see the boss's intro screen. I'm gonna get some stones ready, or else we won't have much luck at all. Even like getting to look at the boss. Alright, I hope I come back for that squid, because I should. But I'm hoping this is just a good peek. Get to see the boss, get to see maybe one of his moves, maybe not. Maybe he actually works. It's not my intent for him to work, but if he does, you know, check that out for a second. This is gonna, I might die before we get to the boss, honestly. We'll get to see him here in a second, but. There he is, Dread Lotus. With what we got. Okay, so we want to heal. Do we get anything fun we can unlock? Can reflect more bullets. I can get more light. Get more light. We'll reflect more bullets. I'm not sure. Well, or we could dash further. That might be more useful for our purposes, since we have a long way to dash from our fire. And we'll get more dream sprites, because it'll help us stay alive longer. And we'll do it again. Okay. So this might be seconds from the end, because... well, I'll go try to fight him. But if he doesn't work, I don't want to stand around and wait for him to kill him. That's anticlimactic. So his minions, these little flower guys he plants. He's got these shields you can destroy. Oh, I left Scooty over here. Sorry, buddy. You don't get to help me fight. Hey, good news. I can actually fight the boss. Bad news, I'm dying from dread damage. So I put my campfire so far away. Well, all that negative build up just to, in fact, be able to fight the boss. I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, you got this kind of like shield mechanic. Followed by some turbo attack. Fire. Saving my roars when I have no more fire. As you can see, I haven't heard him very much. I think I only hit him once. I can't say that I've played tested our bosses very much, so I know like how they work. I'm not good at fighting them. Especially not. Alright, here's where that shield bugged out of me, so I can't use it. I can't destroy the shields anymore. But you got a good taste of the first, I guess it's a phase of this boss. Yeah. I have almost 7,000 of the Dreamite. Oh, I don't feel so great. So much Dreamite. Let's see what we unlocked. We've got a new berry. New enemy. New boss. Wait, did I really only unlock? Wait a second. I have a new fish. Well, you know that. Is that all? New mushroom too. Well, second chapter is got a couple problems, but that doesn't matter until we launch the game. The demo does not include the second chapter. This is just some footage of some mid-game content we wanted to share. I'll get this outfit. We did it. Wow, the spooky flower sure is a beast. Your fear of being stuck, helpless, and forgotten all in one. But I know you can beat it. That's lots of courage. Alright, so now we have plenty of new upgrade options. Gotta get rationing. Gotta get Lucid Dreamer, so I get more Dreamite. I'm gonna go all the way up here to probably my favorite ability, is Emberling Command. And we'll even upgrade that once. Upgrade Squeeze Beam Attack, sounds fun. Upgrade our couple other things here. This is another new ability. So for the demo, you can't see anything above like this. You can't. I think you can highlight them and get an idea what they do, but got them blocked out for the demo. Yeah, we'll jump in for a little bit more. I just unlocked so many fun new things. We gotta enjoy those before the broadcast starts over, right? Alright, so this outfit I have, the closer you are to death, the more of this bar you have the next morning. So that's a good way to get a morning boost, just to be able to run around. I didn't have it very long because obviously this is the beginning of a dream, so I didn't lose much health. But it still gives you some no matter what. There we go. Thank you, Squiddy, for grabbing those for me. If you've been watching, I'm going to repeat myself a little bit, but if you haven't been watching, I'm trying to explain some of what's going on here. Since this is a broadcast, I know people will be popping in, popping out. Yeah, the way Ember the Werefox works is during the day you craft, collect, and prepare your battlefield so that when you turn into a werefox at night, you have all the food you need to get strong. That's how the werefox activates your unlocked abilities. You unlock them with meta progress in different ways, but then you actually need to activate them by eating. And each stream, what you have activated resets. So you kind of have a chance to experiment with different combinations of stuff. This is chapter 2. This is beyond the demo. Again, just wanted to show some mid-game content. Just utilizing this data best I can, but I probably need to go think about some fire real quick. So we'll come back for our gem in just a second. We're gonna put a couple rocks down here so we can make a proper bonfire. Get our gem. Thank you for the berry. That's a fruit icon. Several different kinds of fruits, just as there are the other types of resources. Different resource types kind of focus on different upgrade types for your werefox ability, which we'll look at as soon as night hits. But we have enough materials here to make a very small fire. First, as the sun goes down here. I'd love to get more small resources, but we'll see. Let's endure the darkness for just a second. Okay, that's okay. Ouch. There we go. Got 2 dream sprites, which now I can turn into Emberlings with my new skill tree I just got. So catching fish, at least eating 1 turns. So dream sprites at night already turn into followers, but now with this ability, they turn into Emberlings, which by default attack enemies. So we'll start there. We'll look at these maybe the next day. And then I have an empowered ability in my plush menu that unlocks 1 random of all of these different skill trees. So I'm gonna choose. You know, I didn't collect any mushrooms the first day, but once I do, I can start going this route and making this skill tree. You know, taking advantage of the fact that it's gonna be even stronger than usual. We have to get our flame tail so we can actually light our light sources and not die in the darkness. Last run I did the fire spray, so I'll bounce back up and do fire slash. However, again, I have no mushrooms. So I'll just endure having a really weak tail attack for 1 day, or one night, I guess. That'll give me my dash ability. This will give me some light. That'll enable me to see a little bit better and willpower real quick. We're just gonna sit on the darkness for a short time. Orange meter is the willpower. Once it goes down, my maximum health goes down. But a little bit of that damaged health. That's called red. We'll heal in the morning. Spread one of those nests. Great. Good ones. We took out like half the guys just there. Yeah. Taking foodie. We don't have tons of wood here, so we'll squeeze the beast and destroy some trees. When I destroyed enough to get an outfit. All of the outfits, if you go to the outfit menu, will tell you how to unlock them. It's just a matter of doing certain feats. Alright. I think I might be able to find another nest, but maybe that one up there is the one I find it. It's too far away. Oh, that wasn't bad for a day 2. Night 2. Carry this around, see if we can drop it somewhere for a minute. There we go. You can sit there and get some berries for us. Meanwhile, unlock one of these fear fragments. To get another resource into our forest, make it more plentiful. Let's get rid of this bad memory. It makes me so sad that Grandma's plants lose their flowers. I hope you bloom again, flower plants. Maybe next season. Alright, there we go. We got a moon fruit. We unlocked the radishes. There's one growing right there immediately. Pull this carrot up. Go up here for our gem, which has some berries held inside. That's gonna take maybe a day or 2 to grow. No point in waiting for it. Ooh, firefly got away, or the dragonfly got away. Get a fish. I know we need mushrooms, so make sure we get mushrooms. In fact, I should probably go ahead and do a mushroom round. Right there. Ooh, and a bunch over here. It looks like I'll be good on mushrooms. Alright. We've got a bunch. Alright, so now I'm going to work on my fire the best I can with the fleeting moments of the day. I have all these stones here, but I have to break them into little smaller rocks to make a fire. Or I can just add to what I have by doing this. And then rearrange these stones a little bit. Boom, bigger. I'm really happy with our crafting system because a lot of these survival games, this isn't really a survival game, I guess, but a lot of survival games I otherwise enjoy, I get really bummed out by being in menus. You know, it just felt tedious enough to try something different. This has got like a little bit of like a Super Nintendo vibe where you're just like picking up stuff and kind of slapping it together. I don't have any Emberlings, that was a mistake. Alright. 2 moon fruits. I want to do the melee attack option. And we'll make it bigger again. It's going to be nice and beefy. We're going to do our howl so we can knock stuff away. And then we'll use the empowered option since it's going to... Let's see, what does it actually do? I guess it probably gives it more damage than it usually would. I'm going from 0 to 78, so it doesn't really show how much empowered does, but it's probably going from 0 to 50, and then it's adding another. Okay, it's... Yeah, whatever the empowering does, it makes it go all the way up to 78. Alright, and now, I don't have any Emberlings, unfortunately. Forgot to collect any Dream Sprites during the day. So I might just ignore this for one more day, and we'll We'll look at those the next day. And instead we'll heal. And we can get our agile movement. We'll get blazing aura this time so we can damage enemies with our aura instead of slow them down. Stun them. Yeah, knocked him out halfway across the map. Little physics there. Speed boost to go up here and grab this stuff. Let's see. Do I see any more fear fragments? I might have gotten them all. Between last run and this run, there's a cache we can get some goodies from instead of unlocking another resource. I think that might be the way to go. Oh, there's one more. There's a little lock box thing pushing a lawnmower. The smell of Grandpa's lawnmower was so strong in that dark shed. Nope, stinky oil smells don't need to remind me of being trapped. You missed the scene. She was trapped in a shed. So she's dealing with that fear, and in the process she unlocked butterflies. So now I have another bug resource I can catch. Makes the forest a little more, you know, alive with life. Not only do we have dragonflies flying near water, we have butterflies flying near flowers. Okay, what do we need to do this day? We need to make sure we get a couple of these. Those are our Emberling friends we want to play around with. We want to go get our moon fruits so we can actually use our new Emberling abilities. So we can actually unlock them. I can now have 4 of them following me. Thanks to recent upgrades. Music tracks help because they are the length of a day. So once you've heard the same song a few times, you'll kind of get a feel for like how long the day is. This is my last chance to fight these nests before the boss is here, so we'll do that. I think we're good on campfire stuff. Seeing how many resources I can scrape together before it's too late. There's some berries. There's a butterfly. He's going full speed. Fish are very useful for Emberlings. Just missed that one. There's a tadpole. And I should have done that. Oops, down here. Alright, here we go. We have 3, so we'll use 1 to heal. I want to get down here to the Emberlings, at least pick, maybe this blaze. This is fun to watch them kind of release some explosions on my enemies. I could get another one. However, I have one moon fruit left, and I haven't really shown a lot of moon powers yet. So we'll use Starfall. It's probably the flashiest of the 3 options that were randomly selected for me to choose from. And then we can go for the turbo huge slash tail size. It's good. That'll feel different. Okay. I can dash more frequently if I select that option. And then this wiggling text is letting me know that we're done. Yeah. There's the moon power ability, Starfall. Starfall? Something's called. I don't know. I mean, it is falling stars. Dread pools out of here. Yeah, no dread pools without your help. Big guy there, huh? Gotta work our way down here, but the battlefield's a little trickier than usual. So we have our new enemy from Chapter 2. The Dread Bombers. Alright, this is not a terrible night. I don't think I used my howls, which is a little bit of a mistake. There's the boss letting us know that we should go fight it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and unlock this cache and get some prizes. Random foods and a moon fruit. Alright, so the same thing stands as last time I got this far. I decided to keep playing because there's a lot we unlocked, but as I said last time, we're about to go fight a boss that is not intentionally fixed. I realized before we recorded this broadcast that it could be fixed. We decided not to prioritize it because it's kind of a happy accident. I didn't want to be able to beat this boss or even get very far into its progression. So probably what's gonna happen, like I said last time, if you were watching, 20 minutes ago or whatever, when I last fought this boss, is that I'm probably going to not be able to beat him. But still give you a taste of the boss. You can still see his little flash screen pop up and see some of his moves. But this still gives you a good sense of the game. Like, yeah, usually, I don't know why I'm carrying this. There's one cache way over there on the far side of the boss. I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. I gotta get my fire set up. But yeah, you still get to get a sense of progression with me doing it this way. So you'll see me fight the boss and lose, whether or not I can actually beat him. And that's when you would say, okay, go back to the bedroom, back to the real world. Turn some Dreamite into courage. That's gonna be a huge fire. I was gonna say, I remember getting that many rocks over there already. Gotta recycle this burnt out torch. Get all the wood we can find that's nearby. That wood behind that bush. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna make that fire. And I wish I could spend this, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Let's see. Maybe it's worth it. Yeah, it'll be worth it enough. Here he is. Embodiment of Ember's fear, trapped, alone, and forgotten. heal. We got 3 more. Looks like we can choose to heal with Emberlings, or we could double all the amount we have. I'm not sure how many I managed to keep. I might have 3, so I could have 6. And looks like I could probably get the ones that heal and get double. So we'll double them. We'll let them heal me. Ooh, and then look, I can even upgrade. Receive healing each time you greet a new one. Okay, that's not what I automatically thought it was with my brain. I thought it was increasing how much I heal, but these are all kind of unique. They're all just kind of built on the first one. Yeah, so this makes them explode. This makes the explosion ignite the grass or the ground on fire, so it burns enemies for longer. This guardian one will keep me alive a little bit better. Let's see if there's anything else I really want. This will refill my willpower, which will keep me alive for a little bit longer. This will hurt enemies nearby. Keep myself alive a little bit longer. And what else should we do? Dash reflect. Let's do that. We've never done it. This broadcast. Or if I did, I didn't actually use it. And we'll try the shield. Alright. More fire. Which I'm not disappointed by. Like I said, it's a happy accident. Because our game doesn't have a ton of bosses, so I'd rather not show them all. Getting destroyed on a broadcast video, which may or may not get very eyeballs on it anyway. You know, if you are watching, if you are interested, you have to be played the demo for 2 or 3 hours. A lot of stuff in the prologue of chapter 1. This broadcast is showing a lot of chapter 2, but not half of the story and not the whole boss. I don't think it showed all the unlocks. But we did go through lots of new abilities. Of course, that new bomber enemy, biome, new stream, so yeah. It's been a broadcast packed with all kinds of new content we've been sharing before. Dramatic roar. Fire's about gone. gears and fight him only. Got all kinds of enemies all around. I'd say for this particular boss, it's about half the battle. Oh, I still has an Ember. Fight a little bit longer. I'm close to death because having no willpower for long enough has given me all of this dread damage. My health bar all the way down to where it's at now. About 2 hits. One more chance to die. Sounds like so much dread damage, it doesn't amount to a lot. One more hit. Normally it would refill a little bit more of my health. It's an upgradable skill though. There we go. Yeah, so I think we're about at the end of the broadcast. We played through the end of Chapter 1. Saw the intro to Chapter 2. Played through a lot of the content of Chapter 2. Got to the boss a couple times. All the resources we unlocked. No new enemies found, because this was the new enemy for Chapter 2. We unlocked a bunch of outfits. Let's see what we got this time. We got the Lumberjill. Now there's several small trees around the starting area. In order to get this outfit, you have to knock down trees as the fox. So that kind of teaches you can knock over trees to get wood and fiber. And so then once you have this equipped, okay, now there's just more at-hand trees next to the starting point. So knock those down and you got a bunch of wood to start off with. If the Dread Lotus didn't have those yellow shield thingies, I know, right? It'd be a whole lot easier to keep the pressure on. Not the dead, those flower minions with whirling petal blades. Looks easy. Maybe Emberlings or other upgrades will help. Maybe the developers finishing this game will help. We will. Yeah, give us about a month or two. Our goal is to finish this game before the end of 2024. We thought we might be able to finish it in October, but that's obviously not happening. Instead, we put several weeks of work into our demo, which I really hope you play. It's a very generous portion of our game, 2 or 3 hours worth of gameplay. Maybe more, just depends on how quickly you learn everything and get better. We can buy a lot of upgrades. If I was to play one more, we'd be stacked. I think I'm hitting the point where Chapter 2 is gonna be too easy. But you never know. I never actually beat the boss. But yeah, hope you played the demo. Enjoy that for a couple hours at least. And then yeah, hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Between the demo and the broadcast, that's a lot of the game we've been happy to share. There's a lot more biomes, more story, more enemies, more bosses, more resources. You know, there will be a ton of outfits. All these will be options once we're done developing it. For the demo, you have these top 2 rows. For the plush menus to upgrade your stuff, you have just kind of like a selection in this area, minus this plush, minus future skill trees that will be there later in the game. So yeah, between all of Ember's memories that turn into fears that she deals with and everything else that's going on, It feels like a pretty big game. Lots to explore. Lots that we feel like is pretty fun to go through. Narrative-wise, lots of story. Yeah, and we're so excited to release this game soon. But yeah, in the meantime, please wishlist. Please follow us for future news about Ember the Werefox. And thanks for hanging out and watching it. This broadcast will restart. I'll do a little intro, and then we'll kind of restart back on the end of Chapter 1. So, yeah, stick around, watch it again, and hopefully we'll get some feedback from you. But, yeah, thanks so much for stopping by.